Hey guys, what's going on? PJ Erstash here. Um, just getting home. Thought I was gonna have my video today, but no. Like I said, I'm sticking to my guns. This is something I really want to do, just so I can get better at it every week. But always reflecting, always trying to improve and learning and growing. It's a beautiful process. So one of the things that's been on my mind this week, well, not so much this week, but just always at the kind of front part of my thought process is something that came to mind New Year's of 2012. Everybody has New Year's resolutions, and being a fitness professional and trainer, I see it far too often. 90% of the time, it's I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to get in shape, I'm going to get right, and everybody's gung-ho for the first couple of weeks, and right around this time is where most people fall off. And that's just kind of how we've been bred. We've been thinking, oh well, not now, but the next time, and then the next time. And resolutions are usually fundamentally the same, but it's always something superficial, so it's very difficult to keep up. And I had made a decision that, you know what, for me, this is the last year I ever do a New Year's resolution. I'm going to make a lifetime promise to myself. So every year, my New Year's resolution effectively is the same. And I do it so that I'm constantly reminded, I'm constantly focused, but also constantly humble in my process as I grow. And it's the pursuit of personal perfection. And the reason why I say that, everybody strives to be perfect, but you can never be perfect. Perfection is something that is beyond our comprehension, and quite frankly, beyond our ability to obtain. And to be honest with you, I'm glad that's the case. If we were all perfect, we'd be boring. There wouldn't be a reason to live. It's through our differences, our struggles, our adversity, our diversity that makes us who we are, that makes life interesting. It's a continuous process. But I'm also ecstatic in the fact that because I'm not perfect means that I can always strive to be perfect. There's always something I can improve upon, whether it's health, fitness, nutrition, spirituality, education, wisdom, communication, fellowship, whatever you can think about, whatever makes you you can always be better. And I love that fact, because that means that there's always room to grow. I hit a quote unquote ceiling of some aspect, where there's some other aspect of me that's weak or needs work, and I can work and improve upon that. And then when that's improved, I go back to what I was good at. Next thing I know, the ceiling's no longer there, and I find out I can grow from there as well. And it's something that I strive and I teach. When somebody asks me, things like, what drives me, what's my focus, and whatnot personally. And that's it. It's the pursuit of personal perfection. And if you really take that to heart, I think it can be a very powerful resource and tool when you face obstacles, whether they're self-imposed or from life, and you feel like, I can't improve or I can't overcome. Well, yes, you can, because as long as you're pursuing to become the perfect and ideal you'll always find ways to overcome anything that life throws at you, anything that you put in front of your way to impede you, because a lot of times we are our own worst enemy. Lord knows I know that fact. A lot of times I stifle myself, and it's through self-realization and leveraging and working with others that allows me to get out of my own head and get out of my own way, to achieve the greatness that I know I can achieve, that I deserve to achieve, as long as I earn that deserving aspect, to basically make sure I'm worth a damn. And so, pursuit of personal perfection. It's something I try to live every day. It's something I try to infuse in my work, personally, in my work professionally. The things that I touch, I hope that I leave some aspect of inspiration for those to pursue their own personal perfection, to make sure that they are being the best version of themselves, but also recognizing that that best version becomes outdated the very next day, the very next hour, very next minute, the very next second. And so we have to evolve, we have to grow and thrive on that aspect of not being stagnant, but being dynamic, but being comprehensive in oneself and in one's life. And it ties into a lot of what I've been talking about from like last week about being positively prepared, elevating past your limits, which you'll hear me say often. It's really about understanding your potential, your growth, and accepting it and living it, as opposed to shrinking from it and fearing it. Like my favorite quote, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, but that we are powerful beyond measure. And, whether it's driving home and reflecting on my life, my week, my day, and also my future, whether it's while I'm at work and I'm working with a client, I'm seeing them improve, or, anything that I'm trying to do, it's just knowing that I can always be better, knowing that I can always grow is empowering. And, it's what I want all of you to recognize in yourselves, to keep, front of mind in a lot of the things that you accomplish, that you want to accomplish, or that you are afraid to accomplish. And know that, there really is no true failure as long as your pursuit stays consistent. The second you fail yourself is when you truly fail. But when you recognize, hey, I'm pursuing my perfect me. So there are going to be road bumps. There are going to be obstacles, but I can drive past those road bumps. I can overcome those obstacles and elevate yourself to new heights. It's an amazing concept. So wanted to make sure I got that out. And again, as I learn and as I grow and as this process improves in myself, I want to share my journey and I want to share my experiences because, again, like I say it all the time, this journey by itself is a boring one. It's always fun to have more people with you. So, yeah, I'm growing. I'm building. A lot of great stuff coming in the near future. My Facebook page is almost done, so I'm going to be starting that. But I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. Obviously, my YouTube. Again, promoting myself on these things. Never thought I'd do it, but it's awesome progression, So, yeah, also comment on this below. I'd love to get everybody's feedback, see how they take, what I say, whether it's positive or negative. I take all criticism constructively, and like I said, I use it to grow. So hopefully this does something for you. And, as this process grows, I hope you join me on this journey. Looking forward to having the company. And, yeah, until the next time, everybody, have a great night. Wake up and be brilliant. My sister-in-law has this cool little plaque in her house. She says, wake up, be awesome, go to bed and do it again the next day. So go to sleep, but wake up, be awesome, go to sleep and do it again the next day, everybody. So until next week, I'll see you.